Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to do another impromptu makeup look. I'm going to start with my face fresh. I'll be using my eyeshadow base from NYX, and I'm just going to dab this all into my eyelid, bringing this all to my brow bone. Take any type of brush. I don't have many brushes to choose from, so I'm going to take any little brush that I know is clean enough. I'm gonna pick a light color to set that eyeshadow base. So I'm gonna pick up from this natural palette, and this is $1 in Walgreens. They're cruelty free, so that's really great. I'm gonna take these two shadows right here, and I'm gonna put that all over, dabbing that in and setting. So next, you're taking a fluffy brush here, and I'm gonna clean it on the back of my hand because that's just how I roll. I got inspired last night with these colors right here. So it's almost like a type of army type of color scheme right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this color. It's this nice camel color. Dab the excess. And I'm gonna put this into my crease, and this is going to be a transition shade. I'm just going to put that all over your crease and pushing it up towards your brow bone. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take warm, I don't know what to call this color, a mocha. If you're using the same brushes, work with the lightest shade first and then build it up. I'm gonna put this in my crease, just focus it right here on this portion of the outer corner. And if you don't know where your crease is, just push the brush into your eyeball, and wherever it sinks in, that's where your crease is going to be. I'm picking very light product. Build up your product. Don't just go ahead and put on a bunch of product and regret that you put too much. When you're working with few brushes, I suggest do both eyes at the same time, because I know for me, sometimes I forget which step comes which, or which shadow I used on this eye. So it makes it so much easier, and you just keep yourself up to date. Go back to the very first color that we used as the transition shade, right above that shade that we just put on. I'm thinking I want to go for this color right here. It's like a nice light navy green. I'm gonna use one of these little brush applicators. You can also use your finger, whichever one you prefer. And I'm going to put this right here on half my eyelid, bringing it to the corner, as well as pushing it slightly forward. Because this is a green color, if you have brown eyes, this is really gonna make your eyes pop. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here first, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that into the crease more.
One thing that I really do recommend is to use many different shades of, like, if you're working with browns, use many different shades of browns. If you're working with like blues, use different shades of blue to make your blending process more easier, and it's going to give your eye a nice dimension. So I'm zoomed in a lot right here, and I wish I could only zoom into my eyeballs because this is kind of weird. I'm all up in the camera, but this is the best that I can do.
Now I'm going to start to darken it up even more. I really want this look to be really dark and really, you know, insane in the membrane. So there's this one right here. This nice deep raspberry clay red. And I think I'm just making up my own shades. I'm gonna end up taking this little brush right here. It's a small one, so it's great for precision. And I'm gonna start by putting this into my crease.
My crease is right here, where, you know, my eye is creased. I'm putting it slightly under.
With the same blending brush, and pick up clay color we got with the color right next to that right here. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys can hear that, all the thunder. I'm actually pretty scared. I'm going to go in with the same little tiny brush that we used with the red. I'm going to put this directly into my crease this time, keeping it above that red. You can tell that my eyes are getting like this nice, beautiful, warm brown shade to them. We're going to take this color right here from the Smoky palette. Oh.
I just am making a video because it's actually keeping my mind distracted from being scared. And the dogs always get scared when it starts raining like this. Also know that if you if you want to clean something up, the benefit of starting out with no face makeup, you can always get a makeup remover wipe and just clean it up, or you can get like a little Q-tip with your cleanser and just clean it up.
For the moment, I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to curl my lashes to prep for some mascara.
Like little pulses, and then I'll just hold it up. And that really gives your eyelashes some curl. What I see a lot of people do is they also curl the tips of their lashes up. They don't really go to the base, but they just curl the tips. So you can do that too, or you can just do it however you want.
I'm using this one from Maybelline. This is the Lash Sensational one. Actually pretty good.
And it's drugstore, so that's really nice. And I'm just going to start putting that on. Now, what I hate the most when putting on mascara is that a lot of times you get it on the top. Now, a tip for that, you can either use a spoon, you can use a credit card, you can use a little business card, or just a slit of paper that you can cut to the shape of your eyeball, and you can have it there. And that would make things nice and easy. Or you can do what I'm doing right now. I am tilting my head back and kind of like, you know, my eyes almost closed. My eyes are not really open. And what this is doing, it's keeping my lashes, when I go up, it's keeping my lashes from touching my lid. The dogs are so scared. They're like all over me. They're all over here. They're so scared. I feel you guys. Just don't think about it. Take a nap. And also how I get to the corners of my eyelashes is I just tip the brush like this. Very favorite mascara would have to be, I think it's L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Oh my god, that one was so good. It's the one in a red bottle. It's like the base of the bottle is red and then the top is black and it looks like a telescope. And then the tip of the brush, the applicator, is a little ball with spikes. It looks like a little bomb that you'd see like Mario.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prep my lips with some chapstick. I'm going to take my two foundations that I like using, which are these two.
The feelings start. I put a wall around my heart, but you're breaking it down. It falls to the ground, 'cause I had lost what you just found.
I am using this concealer from Maybelline. It is the Master Conceal. I'm going to take a little bit on my middle finger and I'm going to dab that under my eyeballs. I'm going to set all of that with my mineral powder. So now that that's that, I'm going to do my eyebrows because they're dead.
They're getting canceled out here with all that foundation on them, so I'm going to brush them out. And this is just like a little Ardell brush that I bought a long time ago for when I bought my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, which not too long ago fell on the floor and cracked. So I ended up throwing it away, even though there was a lot of product in it. And the only reason I threw it away was because when it cracked, there was a bunch of like little pieces of glass in there, and I just didn't want to take any chances and put something that has glass over my eye. So that would actually be a very dangerous situation. It hurt me for like 5 seconds, and then I was like over it. I didn't really use it all that much anymore, like I did when I first purchased it. So it really didn't bother me as much. I like powders more. Sounds kind of harsh, especially for a product that's not so inexpensive. But what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna use something that has glass in it. Point blank.
Shadows I use are these right here from the Smoky palette, and it's this one mainly with a little bit too right here that I use the most.
So I'm going to take the angle and I'm going to brush it on my brows. too crazy and too dark, so I like to keep it a little natural, so I'm going to leave that one like that for now.
So I'm done with my brows, my contour, and all that jazz because I realized I didn't do that. And I'm using Milani's powder foundation in the color Natural Tan 09.
What I'm doing here is I'm taking the brush, the sponge brush thing that came with it, and I'm just going to draw out very roughly where I'm putting that contour.
I'm drowning it out like we're the only ones in the crowd. 'Cause you save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now, save me
I'm gonna use this little roll-on color from Love My Eyes that just rolls on, and this is so convenient.
So I'm just going to roll that onto my lower lid. And then blend it out a little bit with my finger to finish an eyeshadow base, which is amazing. This little brush that we used. And I'm going to go back to that palette we are using. Pick up these colors right here. This little L right here.
Now is we're gonna put some mascara on our lower lashes.
This is actually going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Take a small one right here. Just gonna put that on our lashes. So we are coming to the finale of our eyeballs.
I'm gonna get this brush right here, and I'm gonna pick up this color.
This on my brow bone, just to kind of highlight that tiny little area right there. Tiny little, nearly not visible area.
Go ahead and put some highlighter on. I like to put highlighter only on the very tip of my nose, such like this, because it gives me like a nice cute little button nose, and I really do like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I'm gonna pick up this one right here, and I'm gonna use that to contour my nose a little bit. Those two colors right there, because it's a nice ashy shade.
I don't always contour my nose, but when I choose to, I lightly do it. That's why I don't pick a shade that's really dark. A little line right here. It's going to give me that little button. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend it.
As far as lipsticks go, I'm going to show you different types of lipsticks you can use. I'm going to go ahead and use MAC's Velvet Teddy. Obviously, okay, so if you're happy with this lip shade right here, I think it's really nice and really subtle, then leave it like that. But if you want to go for something that's a little more nude, pick up a nice either nude color. I'm going to pick up this light pinky color right here, and I'm going to put this right over here, and what that's going to do, it's going to dilute it and make it nude. So we nudified it. You can leave your lip like this, or you can go ahead and add like a nice berry color, such as this one right here. I'll put this on to show you guys how that would look. So let me go ahead and put this. It's kind of scary working with these dark colors. They scare me. I don't really do it all that often. So this is how it would look with like a berry lip. I'm gonna go ahead and take this little bad boy right here, and this is L'Oreal's 502 Plum Adagio. This concludes the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope I did pretty decent on the whole talking. I was just kind of hesitant on doing that because I don't know if I'm gonna talk too much or I'm gonna talk too little. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please like and subscribe to my channel for some more in the future. I really do like how this look came out. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.